2008 voter turnout for the Alberta provincial election reached a record low of 41%. Despite fears that this trend would continue for the province, there's now good reason for hope and optimism. In the spring of 2012, Alberta engaged in one of the most exciting elections the province has seen in the last 40 years. Voter turnout rose to 57%, the highest level since 1993. The political dialogue and engagement was not limited to eligible voters. It also occurred among elementary and high school students through the Student Vote program. Student Vote is a parallel election program that combines in-class activities, campaign events, family dialogue, media consumption, and an authentic vote on local election candidates.
It's important in school to learn about the party, so it prepares us for the future because we're going to be voting in a couple of years.
The purpose is to give students an opportunity to experience the democratic process firsthand and practice the responsibilities of citizenship. Not only did Alberta have its highest turnout in nearly 20 years, a record number of schools, students, and families took part in the Student Vote program. During the campaign, Student Vote came to life. Teachers and students used class time to learn about government and the election. An election website was designed to introduce the parties and their leaders to students and encourage debate on the most important issues during the campaign. Students submitted video questions and were given responses directly from the leaders of Alberta's political parties. In the lead up to Student Vote Day, students researched the party platforms, while local candidates visited schools to participate in student-organized debates. Students took their newfound knowledge home and discussed election issues with their families and friends. In advance of the official election, students took on the roles of poll clerks and deputy returning officers to coordinate their own polling station. Students cast authentic ballots for their local candidates and were responsible for counting and reporting their school's results. Pollsters and pundits predicted sweeping change in the form of a wild rose majority government. Students, however, had a more accurate projection of the outcome. Over 85,000 students from 770 schools, representing all 87 electoral divisions, cast their own ballots, making this the largest student vote program ever held in the province. Students also cast ballots in the Senate nominee election. The day following the election, students could open the paper or visit the Student Vote website to find out what kind of government Alberta would have, were they to decide. An independent evaluation commissioned by Elections Canada reports that the Student Vote program is having a significant impact among students in the key areas associated with future voting.
But we remove that barrier of the unknown. What is it like to vote? When I go in, is it awkward? What do I say? What do I do? And so I think removing that barrier is a really important step.
With experiential civic education programs to guide these students until the age of 18, we can expect the next generation of citizens to be active participants within their democracy. This was by far the most successful Student Vote program ever held in Alberta. We couldn't have done it without the support of the Ministry of Education, the Alberta Teachers Association, and Canadian Heritage. Thank you.